The best mods to start playing Skyrim in 2023. Skyrim is a phenomenal game. Over 11 years since the release date, and still people keep playing it. Honestly, Skyrim fully deserves its popularity. You feel absolute freedom playing it. Do what you want, create your own stories, and climb any mountain with a horse. The game is aging like a fine wine, thanks to all the great mods that keep coming out. Just like all the Elder Scrolls 6 developers only spend their time modding Skyrim. Hope they don't. Today, we're discussing the best mods to start playing Skyrim in 2023. These mods will make your game feel like Cyberpunk, if it was a good game. No matter if you're an Elder Scrolls newbie or a hardcore Skyrim enjoyer, this will make you spend another 100 hours escaping reality. Diverse Dragon Collection. Skyrim kicks off your adventure in what is the most memed video game opening scene ever, and thrusts you into a role where you're supposedly destined to do battle against dragons until the end of your days. Your first few encounters against these winged beasts feel just as epic as it sounds. But things get old after a while, and some of these dragon encounters feel no more impressive than fighting mud crabs. Luckily, with the Diverse Dragons collection, you can spice things up by adding 28 new dragons, each just different enough in looks and in their abilities to make the battles against a dragon less of a drag, but something that you continue to look forward to. Phenderix magic evolved. Although Skyrim is considered one of the best RPGs, there are still some mechanics and features that hardcore fans wish had been a little more fleshed out. The magic system, for example. Luckily, this mod adds 400 new spells in an organic and lore-friendly way. You can buy these spells from vendors or find them as loot, and the spells can also combine together and bring the ultimate bamboozle. For instance, a water spell combined with an electric spell will deal more damage, just like dropping a fan in the bathtub. Don't try this at home. If you always wanted more challenge and more options as a magician in Skyrim, Phenderix will help you discover the game from a whole new perspective. Apocalypse, Magic of Skyrim. Another significant upgrade for those who want to use more magic. It has been downloaded over 6 million times on the Nexus. While it only adds 155 new unique spells compared to Phenderix's 400, this mod also comes with brand new scrolls and staves. It is also less overwhelming than Phenderix, making it a good choice for those who want more variety without sifting through hundreds of new spells. We're not in college, right? Warmonger Armory. Let's be honest, the horned helmet looked fabulous on the main character, but seeing it on every second bandit makes it less special. Warmonger's arsenal fixes this by adding clothes and equipment based on the classic lore from all the Elder Scrolls franchise. Some outfits and gear even go as far as being categorized by race. I would say at least this one is a must. Forgotten City. Skyrim can surprise you with a new path or cave now and then, but at the end of the day, you have already explored every nook and corner that Skyrim can offer. The Forgotten City mod is about injecting an entirely new and original place into the game. It's an award-winning expansion that offers nearly a dozen hours worth of brand new content, featuring everything from puzzles and drama to storytelling and multiple endings.
Understand.
Falskaar. If you want to add even more content to Skyrim, Falskaar is one of the largest Skyrim quest mods you can download. It adds 20 plus hours of gameplay, including new quests, dungeons, and fully voiced characters. The land of Falskaar is entirely separate from Skyrim. Here you'll find 26 unique quests, 9 of which pertain to the mod's main story. If you've seen everything there is to see in Skyrim and want a new Elder Scrolls adventure, Falskaar should be added to your Skyrim game.
I assume that since he isn't in here...
2K textures. Over 24 million downloads on the Nexus. That's like the whole world population, I think. 2K textures gives you a huge range of textures for your game up to 4K resolution. It replaces over 600 base textures with high-resolution textures that completely transform the world. This mod covers the entire landscape, including architecture in and around all cities. There's a light version too, so even those with ancient PCs can benefit from this mod. RealVision ENB. RealVision produces tremendous effects and works well with any mod on this list, creating a realistic world. Who needs to go outside when the sun is so perfect in your game that you can practically feel it? Just kidding, please remember to go outside. Pure Waters. Have you ever noticed how bad some water textures and graphics are? Well, Pure Waters saves the day. Improvements include color enhancements, realistic transparency, new textures, flow effects, improved reflections, and a more natural underwater look. It gives a whole new life to the waters in Skyrim and provides a more enjoyable graphical experience. Pure Weather. This time the goal is to change the overall look of the weather and light up Skyrim. It adds new types of weather, improving the sense of immersion and realism in the environment. In addition to cloud and rain textures, the mod adds sun glare, snow, rocks, and fog textures, making it feel like a new game. Different sunsets, sunrises, and auroras with better lighting and colors are for those seeking romance with Lydia. Also available is the Purity mod, which combines the Pure Waters, Pure Weather, and Pure Waters Waterfall mods into one big texture overhaul. Interesting NPCs. The interesting NPCs add life to the game through three-dimensional characters. Each character has been plotted in the game for some reason. Most of them have a backstory, and some are even voice-overed. The dialogue choices allow you to roleplay, providing humor and depth to each conversation. Perfect for those lacking it IRL.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Realistic Needs and Diseases. A relatively new Skyrim mod where you can drink rainwater and become sick. You must constantly have provisions to feed yourself, or your strength will continue to decrease, and you will not be able to fight. This mod also has a payroll feature that helps you raise funds, works the best with legendary difficulty. Become High King of Skyrim. With great power comes great responsibility, or so we've heard. No longer will you feel like a middleman pursuing quests from NPCs, now it's your turn to be the boss. Become the High King and throw your weight around, command people to give you their things, sentence Nazim to death, and demand those who take your fancy to follow you. Of course, no one became king in a day. You must prove yourself first. Tundra Defence. If you're looking for something different, Tundra Defence grants Skyrim a minigame in the vein of tower defense and horde mode. Build your outpost in the wilderness and defend it from waves of attackers. Guards can be hired to help defend your land, and citizens can live within your boundaries in exchange for taxes. Enemy raids can be triggered manually for instant action or set to random intervals so attackers can strike at any time. It adds an interesting element of responsibility to the game, as ignoring attacks can leave your camp in ruins. Enderal. To end it off, I have to mention Enderal. This titan of a mod boasts over 30 to 100 hours of gameplay, not so much of an add-on as a whole other game itself. Enderal is a story mod that introduces a new land with its biomes, gameplay, lore, and voiced characters. While you will have to download this mod directly from Steam since the Nexus version is no longer supported, special Steam achievements are also available. This will make sure you never stop your Skyrim experience. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this list of Skyrim mods and add-ons for 2023. Anyone I missed? Let me know in the comments section, and I'll see you in the next video.